Hey, what's going on, people? If you're from Austin, Texas, and you don't know who that man is, I think you need to get out a little bit more often. That was the infamous Jimmy Dale Gilmore.
Well, let's be fair. He's not like playing in town much these days. So.
Oh, well, I mean, isn't Jimmy Dale Gilmore one of the hottest names here in town?
Well, yeah.
As far as
I think it's respect. Yeah, like on a respect level. Yeah.
Well, then
he did play every Wednesday night at Threadgill's. I will give
him
the
longest
time. For like since God was young.
Right, since he was born.
Yeah.
So then that's cool. If y'all don't know who this man is sitting to the right of me, then y'all need to get out a little bit more also. This is Mr. Liver. What's going on?
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm kind of cold. That's why for the skins.
Is this a real leather jacket?
Deerskin, yeah. it's a gooder.
Cool, man. This is Mark Rubin of the Bad Livers.
Howdy.
Is that Rubin with one B?
One B, like rub in.
Okay.
R-U-B-I-N, like rub in.
All right, so make the checks payable to
exactly.
Mark Rubin.
I was just, flipping. I was sitting there watching TV at home and, saw y'all on there. And I'm kind of bemoaning the fact that, like, the real reason I came down was to check out the big studio, but I understand.
Don't say that too loud, man. Dave has it's some kind of conspiracy, I heard.
Well, I'm not like a conspiracy theorist, but, I didn't see any.
Almost like the Russia shit going on right now.
I was listening real close for, like, a pitter-patter of a puddle in there. Apparently there's, I don't know if you at home, but apparently there's some kind of mammoth puddle in the big room to where
that'll suck people
like,
in.
Fat guys with long hair can't go use. Apparently they're afraid.
It's a what?
They're somehow afraid that fat guys with long hair can't use the equipment because there's a puddle in there. God only knows why. But I actually, to be honest, looking here at the studio right now, I mean, we are Capzeyez viewers. Like, what the hell do we need, right? Just give us a phone and a microphone and a couple, some Thanatos and some Jimmy Dale Gilmore. we are Capzeyez viewers.
We are Capzeyez.
What do we need?
Really, let me tell these people what's going on. Every Saturday night, Dave Prewitt blows videos for 4 hours. He'll pull bands to come in and jam. Hopefully the Bad Livers will be here soon.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Woo-wee! Nailed him, Dave.
Well,
Hear it?
We'll come down with Jimmy Dale.
All right. Yeah, when he comes.
Yeah, well, we'll bring him. He's a hepper cat than you'd expect.
Along with Elvis Presley.
Well, if he's available. check with his agent.
Cool. So what's up with the Bad Livers? What's going on with y'all right now?
Man, 2 bits of news, I guess. Since it's more important to reach this market and to reach Capzeyez viewers and possibly anywhere else, as opposed before I mailed off the press releases to 2-bit rags like the Chronicle and the Statesman.
It's getting deep.
I know. But the thing is that it is official that on the 30th, which is not this Monday but next Monday, there'll be no more Saxon Pub gigs.
And if you want something to write in the Austin Chronicle as far as the worst thing that ever happened to, or the worst thing that happened to Austin, Texas, it would have to be the Bad Livers not playing for the tips at Saxon Pub.
Yeah, that's what I'd do. Yeah, like actually I would put Dave Prewitt not being allowed into the big studio. Be what I'd put the worst thing in Austin music.
Well, I'll just tell you what I voted, dude.
Okay, well, it's just one of those things where it's like it has run its full course, and like you have to make it fun. And we've had so much fun. We've had Capzeyez come out and tape it twice now, and we've had people ranging as diverse people from Steve James to Spot, just to Nathan. You've been there. We've had.
He said Nathan.
We've had Jeffro from the Rockbusters.
Agony Column guys hanging out.
We've had all of our friends come and play with us, and in front of people having a good time, and that's what a novel idea. Actually having fun while you're playing, yeah.
The 30th is the last show?
The 30th is the last show.
What kind of blowout you got planned?
Well, no blowout plan, man, because like the whole deal is none of this was planned in the first place. We're just going to make it fun as usual and have us a good old time. And also, our lawyer, like at the exact same time, our lawyer finally got an injunction on the Sawdust Boogers. And the Sawdust Boogers are going to have to stop performing. Thank God.
So they're performing again, dude?
No, they're not. They're out of business. They're not. They had weaseled their way into a gig every Sunday night at the Headliners East. And thanks to our lawyer, Dewey Cheatham, he got them on. He got,
Dewey Cheatham.
yeah,
I just got it.
Dewey Cheatham and Howe. He got them. He got an injunction leveled against that awful group, and they'll no longer be playing either. But we will be.
What was up with the Sawdust Boogers?
Well, you know, they were this. You know, I get
Calm,
so
dude,
mad.
calm.
I get so
You're
flustered.
turning as red
I
as
get
your-
flustered when I think about it. But these bums, these losers. If you're out there, I challenge you to meet us man to man for some fisticuffs. They had taken like our repertoire, believe it or not, and our instrumentation, everything. They were even calling themselves us, you know, for a while just to get a gig at Headliners East on 6th Street. But thank goodness our lawyers put a clamp on that one. So
they thought that they were booking you. When
yeah,
they
they'd book us and put our name like in the paper, and then they'd show up.
It's really the boogers.
Yeah, they'd show up and be drunk, you know, so like, you know, and they'd sit there and do like an hour of Merle Haggard covers.
Right,
And
well-
who the hell wants to hear that crap anyway?
We often say we're pariah.
Yeah, that gets gigs?
Yeah, well, used to.
Yeah,
Till
well,
they
either
got
that or
signed.
Onyx.
Right, yeah, we are Onyx.
Well, you know, the resemblance.
I think it's the slim figure.
Yeah, well,
Hey, man,
svelte. I think the word is svelte.
She's coming out supposedly with a really hot badass group again.
Oh.
I'm not sure what's up. I'm not
Broke up again?
I'm not saying that officially. I'm just saying that there's a few things up her sleeve.
I think it's what's referred to as infusing new blood. Is that what, instead of like reforming,
Woo!
infusing
Woo!
new blood into the lineup?
I'm learning.
The publicist skill. You need to
Thank you
learn all
very
these
much.
things. Now, the other little bit of news is that we had like this little. I had mentioned it before, but it actually happened. Imagine. We actually have released commercially and made commercially available
Y'all gone merch?
a 10-song gospel cassette, and the idea was to have it out just in time for Christmas, and it's out. We had it for sale at our last gig, and I think we'll have some for sale for like the next couple gigs, and it's like actually 12 songs, just 10 just gospel standards, old bluegrass gospel standards.
You're squeaking.
Am I squeaking? Is it the? Well, it's that deer skin. It's
Okay, go
not
ahead. I'm
fully
sorry. I
cured.
didn't mean to.
Yeah, and you've completely ruined my train of thought.
10 gospel
Well, you know,
songs.
the thing is like the first bluegrass record I ever bought was a Ralph Stanley bluegrass thing. And of course, you know, when you go to the truck stops, you see that 20 trucking bluegrass gospel greats. So we figured
I've got that.
yeah, exactly. You get that for $5.99 there at the old 76 on I-10.
On 8-track still.
Well, you can get it on 8-track, but we figured everyone was bitching and whining about those shrinky dinks that we had. Remember those green shrinky dinks?
No, I never saw
Some
one.
folks call them 7-inch vinyl singles. We call them shrinky dinks because there's no excuse not to buy one. So people were whining that they didn't have a turntable anymore. Whining. Yeah, that's what they were doing.
Flat out, just whining.
Yeah, and so we put out this tape, and it's one of those things. I envision it as the sort of thing that you would like, you know, give your parents for Christmas, and like they would, you know, like go, see, I'm not so half bad. See, this is one of my favorite bands, and look, they play these really like, it's real traditional, churchy sounding music, you know, and some of them are tunes that we do in our set anyway, and then other tunes are tunes that we've always wanted to do. And Danny did the bulk of the recording and producing on a little 4-track at his house, and he spent a world.
So you're jipping people on a 4-track, eh?
But
No, I'm
see, the
teasing.
quality's up.
Right.
Quality's
Good,
the
good.
Originally, the idea was just to make it for his folks. You know, like he's
Right.
having he's getting together with his folks for Christmas, and it was his birthday today.
Happy birthday, big guy. I know
But-
you're about 87.
He's I don't even want to mention, but he's.
Come on, real quick. Come on. You got to, dude. You got to diss him on Capzeyez.
I'm not gonna diss, but I'm gonna tell you that he is no longer in his 20s.
That's all?
Well, you know.
He's been on this scene since Raoul's.
Well, he's been on the scene since Raoul's. He had a band that played there.
And, weren't
They're
you
called
on the
Swamp
scene?
Things. No, I lived up in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
That's where I'm from.
Ain't that where they make potatoes?
No,
Oh, that's Idaho.
I think you have Idaho.
Idaho or Iowa, one of
Yeah.
those places.
Well, yeah, we won't even get into what they make up there, but they do up there. They do talk about Texas having nothing but beers and steers and queers, but that's a.
I'm glad I'm a big old steer.
Seen your horns just the other day. But back on to what we were talking about. was that tape, and I'm sorry, Dave. I forgot to bring you a copy, but I've got one earmarked for you. So he's in there saying pleasant things about that, but it's on. It's just a little thing that we wanted to do because it doesn't look like we're going to be having a regular like album. We haven't gotten to that ballsy point where we've put out our own CD or anything. We're not that man-sized yet.
What are you saying, big guy? What are you saying?
I mean, we're not so cool that we're having like a CD release party on January 11th.
At the back room.
I mean, we're not that cool.
You're killing me.
We're not like that ballsy and man-sized, yet. But what we did do was we made this little thing, and I'm real proud of it. And I think we're only going to make we're only going to make so many available, and you can probably get it. I don't know if you went to Waterloo or Music Mania or someplace like that, they'd probably get one. Or better yet, just come on down to the Saxon Pub and pick one up. And,
Last two Mondays,
and then like the 30th, the 31st, that Tuesday, we're going off and playing with the Butthole Surfers and the Rockbusters for a big kiss-off to 1991 in Houston at the Vatican.
what did you think of 1991?
Man, it was a ball. It was a solid ball. I had to sit down and just today I was like composing the press release for why we were not playing at Saxon Pub, and I had to sit back and go, let me see now. I've played on 4 people's records. Danny has played on like 6 other people's records, ranging from like the Gray Ghost and Shoulders and
It'll be on Evol's new CD.
He's going to be on Evol. He goes out and plays with Evol. Like, I thought about all the gigs we did and all the fact that this band, my band Bad Livers, has played out of the United States twice this year. Not once, like we've been to Canada not once but twice this year, and
Did you meet Geddy Lee?
No, we didn't meet Geddy Lee, but we did hang out with Rose Tattoo.
Woo! Rose who?
No, that's I'm sorry.
I love him. Gotta love 'em. Rose Tattoo. Have all their 8 tracks.
Yeah, well, that and Alice Cooper's Greatest Hits and Aloha Live from Hawaii. But
Dono's Greatest Hits.
No, that's Elvis, Aloha Live from Hawaii.
I knew it was somebody cool.
Somebody cool.
Yeah.
91, like after you stack it up, it was over 300 gigs for the old Bad Livers. And that
Hardest working band in America.
That was in 15 states and 2 countries, 40-something cities. So we were busy and we were blessed, and I'm really looking forward to the new year because there's some changes ahead for us, and there's some big things ahead for us. So it's the first time I can actually say that at the end of the year, it feels very seasonal. It feels like we've done a good job for this year, and that the next year is real hopeful, and we're real looking forward to it. It's a birth of a new year. It's the first time I think I felt that way in a long, long time. And I'm just normally it's like oh it's Jan 1st. Oh, that's nice. It means I get
Taxes soon.
Yeah, taxes. In a little while. So.
Right.
Gather the receipts at the end of the year, but this year it feels pretty special, and man.
So how long have you been jamming here, or just jamming period with bands such as the Bad Livers?
Bad Livers have been together. We formed officially like March of 80. I'm going to get this wrong. 89, I think. I guess it was, because we've only been together for a year and a third, I guess, now. But beforehand, we had played a bunch with Danny as the Danny Barnes Trio. I don't know if anybody knows the story about how the band formed, but it was purely by accident. Danny had this band called the Barn Burners, who were real popular, and I had been playing in a band in Dallas, and called Killbilly, who I don't even want to talk about it. And well, they deked me on some money, okay? So I decided to hightail it down there, and Danny was going, well, move to Austin and I'll get you some work. And by the time I got down here, he was real involved with the Barn Burners, and the Barn Burners ended up having all these gigs. So for a whole year, I was stuck here in town. Well, I was in town, and I never did play with Danny. But I ended up gigging like 280 times with other people. I played with everybody from, there's this country band called Chaparral. I played on, I went and played with a band called Snake Farm, Gene Caffeine's All Night Truck Stop.
He's on the CD, but if you look really hard, you see his name.
Little Yeah,
But I
it's like-
swear he wrote it, produced it,
No, I did
and
not.
signed him.
I played bass, and I actually, and then we played with Alejandro Scavito for a while, and played with.
Woo!
Well, I also had another little jazz band called the Jazz Pharaohs, and like at the end of like end of 1990, Bad Livers included, I had played with like 30 different bands that year when I was filling out my taxes.
You fucking slut.
Well, that was kind of the deal. It gets to a point where you do that and you just get sick of it, because what you realize is, there's this I remember seeing this Oriental late night. One of those motivational guys going, "You can do it. Just,
Right.
put your mind to it. I spent $15,000 on this fountain. You want to know why? Because it makes me happy. That's why." I remember seeing him, and he kept saying, "You don't get rich by working for someone else." And it just dawned on me, like, oh, by the way, if I actually do what I want to do for myself and I'm happy doing it, then that's what's successful. And like, you finally give yourself over to going, well, screw it. I'm going to do my bag, and I don't care what anybody thinks about it at all, except myself and the people I'm doing it with.
Right.
And then you go, well, you consciously make the effort not to please anybody but yourself, and then you get to a point where, lo and behold, all those things that you really wanted actually happen, because it's an insidious game to where if you worry about what other people think about what you're doing, then you're so busy worrying about it that you don't actually do what you want to do. And you start pleasing other people, and that's not what people really want. They want to be pleased. They want to see you be pleased. That's my basic philosophy, and that's the philosophy of the band. And I think that's why we've gotten as far as we have.
It definitely comes out.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
in the way you play and the way you present yourselves on stage. I mean, it's mostly a good time, and I always have a good time. I'm usually the loudest, rudest one out there.
It's true.
It's true. Yeah, but I have a blast, and I love screaming
cool.
"Eehaw!"
Well, that's or "We Doggies" is
We doggies!
"We Doggies" is the official Bad Liver cry.
Cool. So, other than the tape that's out everywhere, y'all are going to go and do anything soon? Any naval interests?
We're
any
just
tours?
You see, that's another thing, and we talked. Me and Dave talked about this
Dave
last
and I.
time I was on.
Say, shut up, Nathan.
Dave and I. Yeah, my mother's an English teacher. You can see.
No, you got to put Dave's name first, man, because he's the producer.
Well, okay, he's the producer.
Right.
The Godhead.
Godhead.
He's also called the Czar.
Right. Well, he comes on the phone, man, and says,
When either take some calls or play video.
"Oh, so shut up, huh? Okay, man. That's cool. Well, man, let's go to some calls real quick.
Calls?
Don't be scared.
Man, I don't know. Man, I didn't. Hold on, where's Dave? I didn't.
Just a couple, big guy. Just a couple.
I didn't agree to this.
Hey, don't be scared, Austin, Texas. He's only Bad Liver, okay? All right, here we go. We'll blow. Just take a couple. Don't be scared. He's scared.
No,
all right,
I'm
man.
not
We're gonna
scared.
blow some.
Go ahead. Take the
Are you
damn
sure?
call. Go ahead.
But we won't.
We've
take
gotten
calls.
this far.
Tell us
Bingo.
how. Wait. Tell us how old Danny is, and we'll go to a video.
He's no longer 20.
Damn, dude. We'll take some calls.
Go ahead. Take
Hold
some
on. Here we go. And man, it's his leather jacket that's squeaking.
Do you not like that sound?
I love it, man.
Take it
reminds me of my lady's ass when she walks.
Will you?
Capzeyez, thanks for waiting. Hello. Listen.
I think they're.
Nah, he's going
they're-
dug.
they're pissing.
Man, that one's mine. Thanks, Capzeyez.
Hey, Nathan.
Hey.
Hey, there's Javier from The Forgotten.
All right, man. We'll jam some video. We'll shut up, okay?
All right, well, I'm just calling to let you know I'm borrowing some cable instead of stealing it like your drummer.
Well, just borrow it, dude, and then make sure you give it back right after Capzeyez.
Well, we're playing at Cavity Club January 1st.
That's the first, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be there with a hangover.
Well, I'll be there at the 11 show.
Cool, dude. Thanks a lot, man.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
All right, see you, dude.
Later.
Bye.
It's a party.
Yeah, Capzeyez. Hello.
Well, we're getting the water sports tonight are lots of fun.
This is funny as shit, dude.
This is really cool. Can they hear that?
Cool.
Wow.
Capzeyez.
Yeah, I just want to apologize. I've been bad-mouthing the Bad Livers for a long time now, and apparently I've been duped by those booger fellas.
Oh,
And now I know
man.
that you're a reputable outfit and
Yeah,
really
it's
worthwhile. So I'm here to for my penance, all right?
Okay,
Accept
well,
my apology.
thank you.
Public apology.
I like that.
Saxon
We got
Pub?
a public apology here on Capzeyez.
Well, because
It's-
they
it's a
saw the
healing.
booger guys.
Well, exactly. Well, you see, that's the deal. The boogers suck. It's a sham. It's a money-making operation.
Oh, you're hard, man. When I grow up, I want to be as bad as you, man. Woo! I mean, you don't pull no punches.
Just take a call.
That last big electronic bong hit, dude, was off the Dancer CD.
Oh.
So that's why I appreciated it. That's why
I see. There we go. Yeah, I see.
Oh, hey, dude, he's undressing. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Bad Livers video. You can see the man in action. This ain't no booger shit, man.
This was a gift.
This ain't no boogers.
That's why I wore it. It was a gift.
Ready? Blow that video. Yeah, dude, let's... No, we want to talk some more, Dave. This is the Bad Livers. Catch them at Saxon Pub past couple Mondays, man.
Wow, that's neat.
I went up on the mountain to give my horn a blow until I thought I heard a pretty girl sing, "Yonder comes my beau." Crow black chicken for midnight, crow black chicken for day. Along come a big old hoot owl, honey, and took my little chicken away. Crow black chicken, crow for days, crow black chicken, fly away. Crow black chicken, crow for days, Ralph likes chicken pie. Well, the hardest work that I ever done was plow a field of rye. Yes, the easiest work that I ever done, honey, was eat a little chicken pie. Crow black chicken for midnight, crow black chicken for days, until along come a big old hoot owl and took my little chicken away. Crow black chicken, crow for days, crow black chicken, fly away. Crow black chicken, crow for days, Mark likes cherry pie. Can we have another cup of coffee to the stage for this bass player? Once I had a big frame house, 14 stories high, and every one of them stores me and baby would eat a little chicken pie. Crow black chicken for midnight, crow black chicken for days, until along come a big old hoot owl, honey, it took my little chicken away. Crow black chicken, crow for days, crow black chicken, fly away. Crow black chicken, crow for days, I like chicken pie. chicken song.
Let's do Last Friday Night.
Last Friday night, where were you? I was not acting like myself. Last Friday night, if you would have seen me and you didn't know me, you would have sworn that I was someone else. Last Friday night, we were drinking a lot and smoking pot, having a real good time. Last Friday night, we were literally swimming in half-naked women, and they were looking fine. It could only happen once in a lifetime. I saw Mark Rubin stage dive. Last Friday night, the big Jeep went past with a piece of bacon and a stick of butter hanging out of his ass. Last Friday night, have you ever seen the devil chicken with a bad liver? So I got back out of bed. Last Friday night,